All right, guys. I was not, listen, I was not going to say anything. I wasn't. But hold on. I don't even know how I want to address this. Ah! Sorry about that. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know how I want to address this. This is not really nothing bad. It really isn't. It's just, and you know what? People are totally, totally, how can I say it? People have a right to their opinion. People have a right. You have a right to your opinion, okay? You do. You know, there is going to be, I'm just going to come right out and say it. There's going to be a lot of things that, and this applies to everybody on here that does the content, that's a content creator. There's going to be a lot of things that people are just not going to be in agreement with. I don't care what it is that you do on your channel. They're not going to be in agreement. And that is totally fine. Listen, that is totally fine. I mean, I'm not going to be everybody's, you know, I don't know how to say it, but I know I'm not going to be and do things to everybody's liking. I'm not. Y'all gotta excuse this lash. I cannot fix it for nothing. I don't know. I'm gonna take them off and redo them. But this is not what this video is about, okay? But yeah, you know, hold on. Let me fix y'all a little bit better. Yeah, it's just you know, it's not gonna be to everybody's taste. Like they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? And I've always told y'all this. If y'all want to give y'all opinion, because one thing I can't do is stop you from giving it. But, you know, I always ask you to keep it respectful. That's it, you know. And you have been. You guys have been. But it's like one little thing that you might do on your channel, on a video or whatever, it's gonna trigger somebody. Like real talk. Like this gonna trigger them off. Like I've made a few videos where you guys know I don't have a really good setup yet for my mukbangs and stuff like that when I be on here eating. I don't have a good setup yet. I'm working on that. It's gonna take a while and it's gonna take money. Period. You know, that's why I'm trying to work hard so I can start making some money off of YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's why we're all here. That's why we're all doing what we're doing. But that is not the only reason though. Let's get that clear. Let's clarify that. I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys support my channel and still support my channel. I couldn't ask for anything more than that. Nothing more, nothing less. I appreciate you guys so much. But there's just gonna be times where I can't always, you know, I'm not perfect, so I'm not gonna do everything. I just no way I can get everything right. You know, I can't do everything perfect or to you guys' likings. You know, for those who always got something to say. I mean, I don't know. You know, and it's like, you know, I'm good. It takes time. Like I said again, it takes money, and I'm just like, I'm over it. Like I'm so tired of people coming in my lives and inboxing me saying, oh shoot, hold on, y'all. My quiet road. Let me put it over here. Saying, why is my thing right here? Hold on, y'all. I gotta elevate my leg. Let me put y'all over here. Ain't gonna work. But yeah, so just coming in here saying little stuff like, we can't see the food. If you would show your food, we could see the food, we would watch it. You would watch it, you know, more. Well, and that's why I always tell you guys, when I know I'm not going to be able to show the food, then I always say, you know, I'm sorry, I can't show the food right now, you know, because I don't have a good setup. I'm working on all of that. I am. I want to get something that's reliable. You know, I want to get I need to get my tripod. I need to get my tripod back. I had a tripod. It broke on me, So that was holding my phone for me. Whenever I do videos, it would hold my phone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about all that. And you know how you can adjust the thing so everybody can see everything. That is in the making. That's coming. I'm getting that. As soon as I get my little money together, I'm going to get it. Okay? So, yeah, and so, like, I just don't like when people know you just got to be more understanding. You got to be more understanding. Like, people is just not going to have everything right now, especially if you are, I'm not a big time content creator yet. I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a small YouTube content creator. I am a small one, but eventually I'll get there. By the grace of God, I will. And then I can get everything, to make my channel, my content be more presentable to you guys and more to your liking, And I do want to make sure you guys are pleased with my content. That's very important, is that the content that you put out is very important and pleasing and actually to someone's liking, to where, I mean, everybody's not going to like it. Even when I do get everything together and get more things, things that I need and to make it better, my content better. Hold on, y'all. Okay. But yeah, it's still people going to have their little opinions. You know what I'm saying? But it's taking time, okay? And I want you guys to be comfortable. I want you guys to enjoy. I want you guys, like, I'm on here not doing anything different. I know I'm not unique. I'm doing just what the next person is doing and so forth and so on. I'm eating, doing mukbangs. I haven't really done a lot of makeup tutorials. You see that. You see mukbangs. You see it all on here. So I'm not doing anything no different. I'm not on here being unique. I will eventually get to that. I want to bring something to my channel different, a little different. I really do. But right now, I just don't have the means and things that I need, and necessary things that I need to do that just yet. And it's coming. It is. It's coming. Just be patient with me, I don't need anybody to tell me something that I am plenty aware of. Like, I don't need nobody to tell me you can't see the food when I just stated that I know I stated that you're not going to be able to see the food, guys. I apologize for that. And I did apologize. And I do apologize a lot, and just to let you guys know that you're not going to really be able to see the food. Now, there's a lot of mukbang videos that I have done that you guys are, that's visual. You can see, you can see the food. It's coming. It is. It is. But it's not really, and I'm not mad. I'm not, it doesn't really, I just want to explain myself more because I am working on everything. I'm trying to get everything. It's gonna take time. Again, it's gonna take money. So, I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying. That's my goal here. This is my goal, is to have my channel be as successful as it can be. Okay, so just bear with me, and because I'm trying over here. It's hard. It is. So, yeah. So, like, I don't get a lot of people that come in here and say anything. I mean, I get some, it'll be like a whole lot, but I just, I don't want to have to keep hearing that stuff. I don't want you guys to keep telling me something that I'm plenty aware of. I just don't want that. It can be a little frustrating. It can be a little annoying sometimes when y'all, like, I make it as clear as I possibly can before I even start the video that, guys, you're not going to be able to see the food. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Boom, boom, boom. So don't tell me something that you've heard me say at the beginning of my video. Like, don't come in here and make it like I don't, like I'm not aware, because I am, and so I just wanted to address that because I just really wish you guys would just understand that I'm trying. Like, you guys don't see what I do over here. You don't see what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do to reach a lot of goals, to get a lot of things that I need. And it's just like, it's a struggle. I'm right now, I'm just, I'm unemployed. Money is really tight and I have bills to pay, and I take care of 3 grandkids and myself, and it's just like, oh my God, and it's really hard. I have health issues, and that permits me from working. I cannot work, and it's just like it's so frustrating. But I'm okay with that. I'm cool because I'm still living and I still have a roof over my head and I'm eating every day. My grandkids eat. We're fine. We're not struggling like to that extent to where we just don't, where I can't pay my bills or I can't buy food and I can't do this and that, whatever. We're cool. It's just like, you know, I'm just really like, speaking about the comments I get about what I need and different things they say. It's like, oh my God, stop. So that's all. I mean, you guys have been, for the most part of it, you guys are very positive. You guys are very respectful. And again, you guys are entitled to your opinions about whatever. It's just right now I'm trying to make this video. I wanted to make this video just so you guys know that I am trying to get things, to make my content better, and more pleasing and more, you know what I'm saying, enjoyable to watch. But it's hard. It is. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You guys already know, especially you big time ones, your big time content creators. You knew where you guys had to start from. Got to crawl before you walk. You know how it is, and even when you become a big time content creator, it's still hard. You still have your challenges, honey. It's still hard you got to do this, you got to do that, the editing, you got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo, it's a lot. It don't get easier, once you become a big time creator and making your money and all of that. It's never going to be peaches and cream. You're always going to run into something. You're always going to run into a brick wall. It is what it is. You're going to have your haters and all this other, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have all that. That's something you're going to have to endure doing. That's just life in general, period. But when you're on here, hold on, let me cover up myself. But on here it's like, you know what I mean? So, y'all, but like I say, I'm going to still do what I do. I'm still going to make my content. I'm still going to put it out there. Sometimes you guys may not like. It's crazy because I get a lot of views on my videos, but I don't get a lot of thumbs ups, which is really, like, okay, you guys don't like that just indicates that you don't like the content that I put out that particular day. And that's okay. It's fine. It would be nice if you guys would thumbs it up, and even if you really don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, if you don't, but I don't really get that many thumbs up. I really don't. I get more views than I get thumbs up. You guys gonna have to like my videos or something. If it's something you don't like about it, like I already know about the mukbangs, you can't see the food. Okay, I get that. But what else is, what? I don't know. So just let me know. My phone is dying, you guys. Let me let's just, but I've asked you guys in the past, I've always said, you guys, can you give me some ideas? But it's like, people on here, you got people on here, like 1 million people on here doing, and it's hard to just like, try to be unique on here, like trying to do things that ain't nobody doing. Trust me, if you think you're doing something unique, trust me, there's 50 other million people out there then beat you to the punch. Like, oh, all right, I looked up 50 YouTubers on here, content creators on here, and they all doing what I thought was going to be something different to my channel. Well, it would be different because I've never done it before. So I could say that. It will be. I have to tell y'all this way because I got to charge my phone. Hold on. It will be considered different because it's me. Like you might have seen somebody else do it, but you never seen me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hold my phone. Shoot. I gotta hold my phone. But yeah, you might have seen 50,000 people do Same thing, but at the end of the day, it's like these are different people. It's not the same people. You know, I might do something the same as somebody else, but like I told y'all before, I might put my own little twist to it. And you might say, oh, I seen somebody do that before, but I never seen them do it like, you know, Kima. Over here, Black Butterfly. I never seen them do it like that. Let's try that. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody might have cooked another meal, a meal, and I might have turn around and make the same meal, but put a little twist to it. You know what I'm saying? You always could do that. That's what makes it unique. That's what makes it unique. Is when you put your own little twist. Even though you got 10 million people out there doing the same thing, but I guarantee you, if you go watch all their videos, somebody gonna do a little twist to whatever it is they doing. Even though they got all these people, somebody gonna do something different. Somebody gonna do something different. Somebody gonna add their little twist. You're gonna be like, oh, you know, I've never seen that before. So yeah, but I'm just saying, y'all, just be easy. Be patient with me. It's gonna happen. It is. And I'm gonna keep on doing. Y'all, this thing trying to fall off. Oh Lord, let me get my glue, fix this, y'all. But yeah, so just be easy with me. You know, I love each and every one of you guys. Okay, I really do. And I hope you guys love me, you know, and I just want you to know that, you know, that I am trying, and it's going to happen. You know, it's going to happen. It's going to take time and money, patience, definitely patience, you know. And so it's just going to, the three things, time, patience, and just be respectful, you know, be respectful when you go to you know, put your comment down there in my inbox. Be respectful. You know, I don't want to have to block anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to report nobody, because we're here for the same. We all, at least I hope we all, I know it's a lot of us that stand with me, that we all here for the same reasons. You know, we trying to grow our channel even more so we can start getting some money, you know what I'm saying? So we can start getting what we want and what we need for our families, you know, for ourselves. Because I'm telling you, as soon as I make partnership, my channel going to blow up. It's going to be, I'm going to get everything I need. I'm even going to go to different content creators on here and get some tips from them, you know, how they became viral, what they do on their channel. I mean, I don't want to try to be like them as far as copying what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be my own person, do my own thing. But, you know, people always give you good tips on here, how to become a really viral on here, a really big, you know, content creator. And, you know, you can get tips and everything and ideas from different channels. You know, so they could tell you their little journey and how they became successful. You know, just take notes. Like, don't try to copy them, what they do. I mean, again, you're going to do things probably the same, but you put your own little twist to it, you know. I want to be like myself. I don't want to be like anybody else. I just want to be like myself. You know, I don't want that. That's not what I'm here to try to steal people's styles and try to be like them. No. You know, I don't want that. I want to be myself. You feel me?